On EFM News at 3, I'm Juliet Hom. South Korea and Vietnam agreed today to push to conclude a free trade agreement within this year, the presidential office here said, as they seek to further strengthen their ties. The commitment was reached during a summit between South Korean President Park Geun-hye and General Secretary of the Communist Party of Vietnam, Nguyen Phu Trong, in Seoul. The two sides plan to wrap up the seventh round of negotiations on the free trade deal today. South Korea already has a free trade pact with a 10-member association of Southeast Asian nations, to which Vietnam is a member. Vietnam is South Korea's ninth largest trading partner, with two-way trade amounting to $28.2 billion in 2013. Representative Park Kyung-sun, floor leader of the main opposition New Politics Alliance for Democracy, or NPAD, stepped down today following controversy over a bill aimed at determining the truth behind April's deadly ferry sinking. Park's resignation comes 2 days after the ruling Saenuri Party and NPAD reached a compromise on the controversial bill. President Park Geun-hye is to appoint one of the four candidates to lead the investigation amid criticism that the government's poor initial response to the tragedy contributed to the high death toll. Representative Park, who led negotiations on the bill with her ruling party counterpart, Lee Won-gu, had earlier offered to resign once a deal is reached, regardless of the terms of the agreement. Tuesday's deal was the third bipartisan agreement on the bill after two previous deals failed to win the approval of the victims' families. The container traffic volume of Busan Port in August recorded 1.53 million TEU, an increase of 5.5% compared to last year. The container volume of imports and exports increased by 2.3%, while transshipment cargo volume increased by 8.7%. The treatment rate of Busan New Port and Busan North Port was 65 and 35, with surveys showing that the portion of containers handled in Busan New Port increasing steadily. Busan City Tour Bus will operate temporary bus stops in front of Busan Cinema Center in Haeundae for the duration of the Busan International Film Festival. An official at the Busan Tourism Organization, the operators of Busan City Tour Bus, said it had added Busan Cinema Center to the city tour bus route for the Haeundae route for domestic and foreign visitors for the 19th Busan International Film Festival to conveniently enjoy the annual festival. The operation period for the temporary bus stop will be the 3rd to the 10th, with the exception of the opening and the closing ceremony on the 6th of October. The movie train is operated in Busan Metro to celebrate the kickoff of the Busan International Film Festival. The inside of Metro movie train, consisting of two trains of the number 2 subway line, is decorated with images of Busan Cinema Center, handprinting, and movies filmed in Busan. Iraqi Prime Minister Haider al-Abadi has said he totally opposes Arab nations joining airstrikes against Islamic State in his country. In an interview, he said Western air power had filled many gaps in Iraq's fight against the jihadist group. Now for the weather. Expect rain sometime in the western inland areas of Gyeongnam in the afternoon, with rain sporadically in other regions. Waves will rise from 0.5 to 2 meters in the seas. Fine dust concentration levels are normal today. It is currently 24 degrees here in Busan. That wraps up this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. Now you're listening to Busan EFM.